Hey gang, Mason and Cheryl with Met Fitness. We're gonna go through a full body workout today with an emphasis on glutes. We're gonna warm you up first. Let's go ahead and get started. So begin in cat camel position. Push your belly button down towards the floor, head up, spine to the ceiling, chin in. We're gonna do 10 of these. 2. Mobilizing the spine here. Keep working on getting the biggest range of motion you can with comfort. 2 more. And good. All right, now we're going to transition to push-up. Now you can do these from kneeling like I am or from toes like Cheryl. And we're just going to go as close to the ground as we can. 10 of these. 3, 4, 5. Keep that form, straight body. 8, 9, and 10. All right. Now with our heel press, we're going to assume that same cat camel position. Keep your back neutral. It's going to be 10 each leg. As you kick that leg up to the ceiling, make sure that you are keeping your back neutral. Now we're doing a lot to warm up our glutes today because we're going to emphasize those a little more with our heavier lifting too. 6 here, 7, 8, 9, and 1 more on this side. Let's switch. Again, neutral back. Don't be surprised if you end up having a little bit different range of motion on one side or the other. 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Let's get our last glute warm up and then repeat all of this a second time. You're on your back, heels are down. Try not to use those arms. Push your ribs down first, then lead with your hips. Make sure you're not leading with your back. 10 of these. Here is 5. Keep that going. 2 more. And here we go. Now, if that first round felt a little stiff, try to get a little bit deeper range of motion this time around. Here we go again. Navel to the floor, 10 each direction. Halfway there, let's go another 5. Never go to the point of pain. Good job there. All right, now we're gonna go back to our push-up. If that felt a little easy last time, feel free to progress to your toes now. Felt a little tough, feel free to go down and finish kneeling. 5 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. We're just doing 2, so that was our last push-up of the day. We're gonna go back to heel press again. Really try not to cat camel your back this time. Neutral. 10 each leg. Squeeze that glute. Seven, 8, 9, switch. Here we go. Opposite leg, same thing, same form. Keep that knee bent. And done with that one. Final heel bridge. Again, if you watch me from the side, my ribs are down. I lead with my hips. Toes are in the air, not using my hands. Squeeze from the glutes. and done. All right, that's our warm up. Hopefully you're feeling like you're breathing a little bit heavier, breaking a little bit of a sweat. Now we're gonna go into some speed and power. So if you've got a couple different dumbbell weights, grab a slightly lighter one for this because our focus is speed, form, control. We're gonna do a double swing. Cheryl's gonna show you can also use a kettlebell if you have a kettlebell, or you could use a single dumbbell. If you do not have a lighter pair, just use one dumbbell. This time we're gonna go 8. Our back is nice and straight. We're gonna go here to chest height. Keep those abs bracing tight. Halfway there. And one more. Good. Now, just one of those weights, or again, a kettlebell. I'm gonna switch out to a heavier weight since I'm only using one. Stand over, hinge from your hips, much like the swing, and then we're gonna pick it up like a deadlift into a jump. Here we go. Halfway. 6, 7, 8. Now, if that bothered you at all, do not jump with it. Just come up on those tiptoes. Take a second to catch your breath. Grab your doubles again. Wide stance. It's going to activate those glutes more with that wide stance. And begin. 8 of them. 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. All right. Neutral back, abs bracing. Breathe down into your belly. 8 of these. Here we go. Again, tiptoes, totally fine. If it's bothering you at all with a jump. Almost there. All right, halfway done at those. Now with power, you're gonna feel yourself breathing heavy. You might need a sip of water. Don't rush through these. Quality matters more than weight or than keeping your pace constant. Short breaks are fine. Here we go again. Wide stance. Think about squeezing glutes. Hinge from the hips. 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep it up. 8. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go back to jumping again. Cheryl's gonna demo tiptoes though. So if that is bothering your hips, your knees, your back, let's modify range of motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done. And one more round. 4th and final. Here we go. Wide stance, brace abs, hinge, swing. Only shoulder height. Done. We are done with swings today. You can hear me breathing heavy. I hope you are too. Let's do it again. Hinge from your hips, brace your abs. Squeeze those glutes, push yourself up. All right, that's it for our power phase. So, while you're grabbing a drink of water, I'm gonna do the same. Now, why do we do power? We do power because we need to preserve our fast twitch, explosive muscle fibers. That's what we're doing there. All right, so again, if you have 2 weights, we're gonna go heavier and lighter with these next 2. One is a lower body heavy strength, glute focus, that's our focus today. The other one is giving those glutes a break, working the upper body instead. So if you only have one weight, no problem. Take it a little slower if you only have one weight. That'll help you get a little more out of the effort. Now this is, yes, so Cheryl's gonna do body weight on this one because we're doing 4 sets of 10. That's gonna add up. But let's start off, backward step, down, back together. Same on the other leg. 2, 2, 10 each, 3. Squeeze those glutes. That's our focus. 4. Halfway. Two more each leg. All right, good job there. Little active recovery for our legs. Again, good time to go lighter weight. Bicep curl, start at the side. 12 now. 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway, keep that tall posture, don't swing. All right. Now, I've got a pretty good sweat going already. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. It's a good time to mention, if you are feeling like your cardio is limiting your ability to lunge, go a little lighter or take a pause. Again, our goal here is strength, especially today, glute strength. So if you're breathing and pumping so hard that you cannot feel your hips engage, then we're counterproductive. So if you can go back to the same weight, great. Body weight is fine, lighter weight is fine. Here we go. 10 on each again. Tall posture, don't let yourself lean into it. That's why we're going backwards too, it helps keep us tall. I'm a heavy breather, so I apologize right now for that. Breathing into the mic the whole time. But you're doing great, I hope you're a heavy breather too. And those lungs, opening them up. Cheryl, I've lost count, any idea how that is? 40, 50, 60, 17, 18, 19, done, 10 on each side. Good job. All right, catch that breath, give those legs a break. Back to our biceps, curl. Here we go, tall, 12 of these. Halfway, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, excellent. All right, we are halfway done. Going back to lunges. Now, I'm breathing pretty heavy. I'm gonna go back down. I'm gonna go to my 20s, just like I did for my curls. I'm gonna lunge with these so I make sure I keep good form for my last 2 sets. You may need to do the same. If not, power through, push through. Form first. Try to get about 90 degrees in each leg. Squeeze those glutes halfway. Excellent. Curls. Here we go. 12. Notice no swing. If I'm swinging, I'm too heavy. Good, now we're moving this pace pretty quickly, trying to get a lot in a concentrated amount of time. So, hence the sweat, the heavy breathing. That is a good thing. Again, in control. Make sure that you feel challenged by choosing the right weight, but you also feel like you can keep pushing and going. So for me, I'm gonna go back to my 30s. Felt pretty good at 20s, but it gave me the little active recovery I needed. I'm gonna finish strong with my heavier weight. Here we go. My knee is touching, it does not have to. This is fine. Right there is totally fine. Listen to your body. The knee does not slam down at any time. And done. No more lunges today. Excellent job. Catch that breath a sec. One more. Let me move it on. Here we go, bicep curl. Halfway. Now my arms get a little tired, so I'm gonna take a sec. Shake them out a little bit. I don't want to swing. Shaking them out again, not swinging. I'm gonna do 2 more. Nice. All right, gang. Looking good. Another good time for a little water break. All right, with these last 2, it means we're almost done. Dumbbell Romanian deadlift, dumbbell skull crusher. Now, dumbbell Romanian deadlift, back, very important here. So, as we're doing this, knees are softly bent, range of motion is not as deep as a full deadlift, the back is neutral the entire time. I'm gonna show you from the front. Cheryl on this first set's gonna show you from the side, so you can see what we want that looking like depth-wise and form, back specifically. 10 of these, here we go. Knees a little bit bent, shoulder blades pulled back. Four more. Squeeze the top, squeeze those glutes, all right? So if you didn't notice, I used my heavier weight on that. I'm definitely gonna go down in weight on this one. Again, this is an isolated movement. Small muscle group, active recovery for the legs. So we're still working, heart is still pumping, but I get a little bit of reprieve for my legs. So skull crusher needs to come outside of the temples, so we do not literally crush our skull, or scalar crush. You know what I mean. We got 4 more, you can do it. Keep that going. Try not to move the shoulders. 1 more will do it. Excellent, all right. We're feeling good, aren't we? This is great. We got a sweat going, heart's pumping, and we're feeling challenged with our weights. All right, here we go. We're going back to hinge neutral back. Back up to where we start. Squeeze at the top. But I don't arch at the top. I squeeze and come back to neutral. Halfway. You got it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. All right. Shake out that grip. It's getting tired, isn't it? That's okay. Strong grip is important for our longevity. Working that grip hard today. Here we go. 12 of these. Now after these last 6, I'm gonna lift my feet up, give myself a little core challenge. And 12 for me. All right, my arms are getting tired. This is a glute day, but my arms didn't get a break either. And again, because this is a glute focus on this next one, let's make certain you can feel that squeeze at the top. Use your glutes to lower you down, squeeze them to bring you back up. Heavy hips. 2, 3, shoulders back. 4. All right, halfway there. Let's keep that form. Two more. Not going through the motion. Deliberate. Squeeze every muscle. Abs have been working the entire time, haven't they? We can feel them. They're bracing, keeping them tight. All right, we're gonna go back to that skull crusher. Here we go, 12. I'm blocking your view, aren't I? There we go. Now I'm gonna stop at number 10. The reason I'm gonna stop at number 10 is I'm starting to fail on form. I'm getting a little shaky. Go ahead and knock out those last 2 if you've done a better job of choosing your weight than I have. My arms are getting a little too shaky and I'm gonna compromise my form, run the risk of doing something less effectively, or maybe even get myself hurt. So I'm gonna go 10 reps that time. But only have 1 more. So I'm hoping that with a little bit of break for my arms, I'm gonna be able to get all 12 next time. Let's see. Definitely 10 here. Here we go. Back straight. Abs tight. 3. 4, leading with my glutes. 6 with my abs tight. 7 with my back straight. 8. Weight through my heels. 9, and last one of the day. Here we go. Awesome. All right, shake it out. This is it. Let's finish just as strong as we started today. I'm keeping my feet down so I can really focus on my triceps. I'm gonna go nice and slow. You might notice I have to pause a couple times if this is just a little bit too tough. And I may even stop at 10 again, but I'm gonna go for 12. All right, I'm 6 there, and I'm gonna rest for a second. 7, 8. I've got 2 more in me without losing form. Here we go. 9 for me. And 10. Oh, I did lose form a little. That's okay. It may happen at the end. You hopefully got 12 though. Great job today. Thank you, Cheryl. Now, one thing we haven't done, we haven't incorporated into this workout, so we haven't done a cool down. Still very important. Spend the next 5 minutes resting, letting your heart rate come down, and do some light stretching here, especially some glute stretches, because we worked those pretty hard today. Awesome job. Way to go.